Okay, we are live. Okay, this is an impromptu live event this evening. I am playing with I found a whole bunch of 4x6 photo paper, and I'm going to play with my gel pens and my markers and see what we can do with it. Might even see what alcohol markers do on one or two of these. So I'm going to wait for some people to come in. See if anybody is coming in here. This isn't planned. Usually I do mine during the day on Saturdays, but I haven't done any art in days. That's why I schedule a lot of my stuff, because I just don't know how I'm going to be feeling and what my body's going to be letting me do. So I pre-schedule a lot. So I guess we're just going to jump on in it. If anybody comes in, they come in. Let's see if I can do one of my girls without. The one thing about doing this in pen, there's no room to no erasing and going back. So what you get's what you get. Huh. So we'll see how this goes. Hello, whoever's in here, hello. We're playing around with some photo paper, which is a glossy, gel pens, and some markers. I just want to see what it does. This is an impromptu tonight. I don't normally do my lives in the evening, but I was wanting to play. Hey, Mark, how you doing? How's your Saturday night going? Hey, Del Rio, how you doing, darling? I'm just playing tonight. I've got some photo paper that I found in a lot of my stuff. And so I thought, well, let's just see if I can play with this. And it turned out to be something. I'm glad to see you're still afloat, Del Rio. I saw your video. I know, right? This is kind of fun to play with. to see what's going to happen. Hello, Art. Oh, there you are. Hello. How are you, Artsy? I am just playing around tonight. I found a whole bunch of this glossy photo paper, and I decided just to play to see if the gel pens and markers would adhere to it. So that's what I'm doing. She looks like your boss. Well, I have no idea what your boss looks like, Del Rio. But if she's got crazy hair, maybe she has a stressed out life. So I have some questions for you. I watched a live stream today, well, this morning, and the lady in it was doing a live auction of some of her works. Hello, Fiona. And I thought, what a wonderful idea. So, what do you guys think? Should I do, what is your opinion on me doing an auction on online one of these days? She did it really cool. The way her auction was going was really cool. So far, I've just been using the gel pens. The gel pens are doing pretty good on this. Let's see if I can add some little color to her hair. We'll use the black as her lowlights. This is kind of a gold. Hello, Fiona. Everybody, Art Exploration with Mark is one of my mods. Do you guys have questions for me? Put it up in caps. I'll be more than happy to answer. We are just playing around right now. I just wanted to see how all this would, kind of an experiment here. I just wanted to see if it would work. The Crayola it might rub off. Well, so far I haven't put any of that on. I have them out, but these are Sargent, but I think they're basically the same thing as the Crayola marker, right? But I also have some alcohol markers too. Those might be different. What do y'all think? Like I was telling everybody, when I first came on, I haven't done any art in days. My stuff's been pre-scheduled because I've been mostly in bed. I've just not been doing well this week. So I'm glad I scheduled. I always get teased about scheduling. But there's a reason behind my madness. Oh, darn. I thought I'd have. Let's see what happens with this. Hello, Dawn. How are you? Nope, that's not going to work. So I was trying to do a highlight in her eye, but I thought I had a white pen. I guess I don't. Well, that just bites. Okay, so I think we need some more color in her hair. Oh, Del Rio, she's part of the It's just part of what I go through. It is what it is. You just make the best of it as you go. Right? It does. But I was just, so I've been watching a lot of art videos today, and I was just like, I gotta try to do something. And I was playing around with this, and I told Mark, I think I'm gonna do a live just playing around and seeing. And I'm also toying with the idea of doing auction coming up. I saw one today. It was awesome. Um, so I thought, well, I think I'll do a live auction this week, this next coming week. I just got to figure out which would be a good time. She did hers like at 9 o'clock in the morning, her time, which was, I don't know, 7. I think we should give her some eyeshadow, but I don't want her looking hooka hooka. How do we give her just subtlety? Give her some subtle ones. She may end up looking like most of my girls. Hello, out there. Because I don't think I can. This is kind of strange, it's kind of like, well, if you put it there, it's there. Not like it can go away. I keep wanting to smudge it and stuff, and I don't think you can. No, because once it's there, it's there. It's done. Dunzo. There for life. So let's try and do a little shading. Kind of, sort of. I know, I'm just too quiet tonight, huh? At least I can breathe tonight. I was having a hard time with that this week. These actually could be pretty cool. Simple illustrations. They're 4x6s. So you could do these up and you could just put them in picture frames. And let's see. A chocolate marker. You think it'll smudge? Let's try that. Okay, let me. Don't we all wish we had these little wastes? Let's see. I have a chocolate marker. Let's see what the bottom of her dress does if I do that. Since we are just playing, no, it's staying. Even the marker is staying on this. Well, that's good to know. I'll be darned. Gosh, I had chocolate makers. alcohol, not chocolate. Well, I used the Sergeant on here, and this is a washable fine tip marker, so I would have thought that would have just smeared around on it, but it didn't. It stuck like Chuck there. So we got to add some things to her skirt. Huh. I'm liking that. Hey, Sherpa, how you doing? Well, I appreciate you coming in. Everybody, the Sherpa's in here. She's been putting out some awesome videos. I'm playing around with my pins. Okay. We got to do something with her. With her. Thanks for stopping in, Sherpa. And what are y'all thinking? What's everybody got on their mind tonight? What kind of art has everybody been doing this weekend? Or have you been? Let's see if I can kind of round her shoulders out a little bit. Okay, let's see what happens if I add this. How many of y'all been watching Dee Dee Wellington or any of her stuff? I'm getting hooked on her stuff. I watched her do a color book page yesterday, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to step up my game. Because hers was just phenomenal. This is still dark. I want a lighter. Let's try this. Yeah, let's try this. This is sure different than, but that's okay. What are y'all thinking? I need a little blush. The only thing is it's going to have to be a very little hint, or it's going to make her look like since it's this there once it's there. There's no blend in it. Let's see if we just do a hint under here. I wished I could find my could have sworn I had a white pen. Maybe I could do a little yellow highlight. That's not going to be light bright. It needs to be white. And my pencil didn't work. Now I know the color pencils don't work on this. We just figured that one out a while ago. Darn. Well, it is what it is on there. Yeah, should I put some arms on her, guys? More than what's there? Or should I just leave her stand alone? Once I find my white paint marker, I'll come back and put the highlight in her eyes. Let me let you look at, oh, there's a blur from the light. How's this? Is this better, guys? What do y'all think? White pens never work. You need, yeah, I have a white paint pen, but it's plain Houdini on me right now. It doesn't want to. So what do you think of this? This is a gloss photo paper. It's a 4x6. You could mat it and it'd be done and put it in a little frame and call it a day. I'm just wondering if I should leave her. Oh, I didn't do her belt. I got to do her belt, y'all. Somebody might want to help her with her color choices, but that's okay. What do y'all think? Let me see. Didn't bleed through the back, but you can definitely tell where I was messing with the eyes a little bit. You can kind of see that. She can't point at you with no arms. Oh, gosh. Well, you know, it is what it is. If you quit making her angry, she wouldn't have to point at you, would she? I wonder, let's see, let's try and do some just a different type thing here. Yeah. Yes, I do know. Well, you know, just think you're on the downhill slide. Don't get that short timer's disease, what they call it, you know, because you're about ready to retire. But don't get the short timer's disease. Just continue to do your best. And then you'll be ready to go on your next adventure. You know? I know. Everybody gets that. I found it in my, I'm sorry, I didn't see you, Don. It is Canon. It's a Canon glossy photo paper. It's a bunch of it I found that I had when I was going through things. You know, somewhere along the line, I gathered it up thinking I would need it for something. Who knows what I was thinking I would need it for. I'm being free and loose with this. I'm just trying to just let it go. Wherever it's at, just let it go. So we're going to let's try the markers versus the gel pens on the flowers. This one's pointy. Maybe let's try the alcohol markers. I've got some of those. Let me try those and see what happens. Let's see if this may not work as well as the other stuff did. I know, and that end up, I know, right, Don? And I was like, I was playing, I wanted to play with it. I thought, you know what, I didn't do a video for today, and I usually do, if I do lives, I do them Saturday morning, and I didn't feel good enough to do that. So I thought, you know what, let's just play. Nothing of just playing to see what works with it, what doesn't, and see what cuties we can come up with, you think? Ms. Lady, thank you for subscribing. Okay, I didn't get any feedback. Y'all didn't give me feedback on whether you think I should do any of the live auction like I saw this morning. It was amazing. It really, truly was. If so, I have a lot of things that can be shipped that wouldn't cost the consumer an exorbitant amount of shipping fees, because that is what costs the most anymore, is the post office. Using some markers on this one. The gel pen I use strictly just to draw the little flowers, the abstracty flowers. That's all I did with that one. And I'm not feeling the need to do a background on this. I'm kind of liking just, these little solitaire flowers just kind of hanging out in life, just being what they want to be. Let's see. How about we have one bright one in the middle? How's that sound? Now, see, this one will actually smear. This is in alcohol ink. This will actually smear your gel on this paper, whereas the other markers did not. So that's okay. This whole thing's an experiment and having fun. We don't learn until we try. Okay, see where it kind of smeared it. So what we'll do is I'll just go back and just kind of because it dries so fast. See, I could just put it back in. What do y'all think of that? That's so cool. I'm kind of liking, I'm feeling this whole little vibe here. Well, hey, Teresa. I'm glad you popped in, hun. I'm playing around tonight. I'm playing around. I kind of like the way that. I'm feeling better today, Teresa. I've had a few days where I've just been in bed sleeping. And to be honest, I slept most of today away. I did sleep most of today away. But it just goes with the territory. See how this is kind of smearing it? But yet, I'm okay with it. Because I'll just go back in here and redefine it. So what have we learned? We've learned that alcohol markers will mess with the gel pens on this paper, whereas it does not affect these washable fine tip markers. It doesn't mess with that. So that was something we learned today. And you can do, actually, you know what I really like? How simple, just little touches, little strokes, nothing big. Just little. I like that. Well, thank you. Wouldn't that look great on a card? You know what? If I made cards and just have this design on it, and then you open the card and it could be whatever you wanted it to be on the inside, I think that would be awesome. These are 4x6. In case y'all missed it, they're 4x6 Canon photo gloss paper. I have a bunch of them. This is the first one we did, Teresa. Right, Sonia? Wouldn't that just make the dargonest cutest card? Just print it on cardstock and retail them out. Or I might just sell these guys individually, let them auction off, and people can do what they want and I'll sign the back or whatever. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, let's go on to the next one. What are we going to do next? I really like that. It's simple, but I like it. And of course, you know, I love my girls. Always love my girls. Let's see. Let's try. What other kind of flowers do I know? Oh, no. I'm glad you got the message. It's Mark's collab. So if you want to, okay, I'm going to put this out there, everybody. If you're subscribed to my channel, you'll see a 1-minute video that has an animated character on the front. It is Jack and the, oh goodness, Cuckoo Clock Heart. And in it is the link to a Facebook group. Artsploration with Mark Mirror is hosting a YouTube collaboration. It's an art collaboration. It can be crafters, it can be artists, whatever. It's just inspired by that movie. You just do something from that movie that inspires you. You do a video. If you go to the Facebook group, just ask to be added. I'm an admin on there, but it is Mark's group. We'll get you in there. The docs are already set up. Everything you need to know is there. If you have any questions, there's a chat in there. But we are looking to have all kinds of people in this YouTube collaboration. So it's going to go live March 31st. So you would have to have your project done no later than the 25th or 26th. So we can have time to make sure everything goes right on the playlist. It will be on a playlist. Everybody will need to put an iCard in there. But if you're interested in it, doing it, jump over to that video, click on his Facebook group. It's in the description. Okay, back to this, what we're doing here. Hey, Jane. How are you doing? Who's your hubby? So let's see if we just did a single flower to start with. Oh, Mark is the hubby. Well, it was posted, I think, in the CAC, but it's not a CAC event. It's Mark's event. But if you'll look on my channel, Teresa, it's the video. Hey, I seek out the truth. How you doing? We're playing. This is what I just did. But Teresa, if you go into, it's the last video I uploaded. I think it's called Jack. Anyway, it's the one with the little animation guy on it. It's only a minute and something, but you can find the link to Mark's group in there. Hi, I seek out the truth. What are you up to? I am playing around because I have not arted in days. I have been not feeling good. Well, that's kind of weird. It's 10 a.m. where you're at, Jane? Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you, Teresa, and I hope your headache gets better. Well, see, and I can't go and erase this. What am I going to do with this? I got to turn it into something. Any ideas? Because it sure didn't. I was busy talking and not really paying attention. Because I can't go through and erase this stuff. I'm sorry, I got so quiet. I know, right? I'm going to have to do something there because it's like, why are, oh no. What did you do? Hey, Art by Christie. Oh no. I hope it gets better. How did you hurt yourself? I seek out the truth. He does hiking videos. For those of you, if you guys are into hiking videos, he does hiking videos in Arizona. He shows you the flora there and the cactus and landscapes. It's great resources for doing art. And especially if you're doing any of that Southwestern type stuff, watching his hiking videos is awesome. But what did you do? It's in the video. I ain't worried about it. All that. Okay, I'll see. When I'm done with my live tonight, I'll make sure and look at your video. Oh man, not good there, Del. I seek out the truth. You're not supposed to be. Your wife's gonna get on you, Mama Lee. She's gonna have a fit. Well, I guess when you do a live, you get to see the good, bad, and the ugly here. That's just crazy. Now let's see if it lets me add anything else to that. I bet it does. That's, oh, sorry to hear that. Okay. I'm thinking we ought to have a bright yellow flower. Oh, your son was laughing at you. Oh, no. Okay, so we're using alcohol markers on this one. You may have to stay in that hot tub for a few days. I doubt you'll be doing any hiking tomorrow. Oh, you'll be doing your live tomorrow, yes? I Seek Out the Truth does lives on Sundays. Be sure, please be sure. Oh, thank you, Sonia. And again, I know, but you'll have to heal up or you won't be able to move. I think I have, I got to figure this one out here, but I think I have figured out some designs for either postcards or just cards where they open up and they write in what they want. Because actually having it with the background empty is not looking bad. I like that. Okay, Jane. But I do like that. So I'm trying to think of how to fix this thing here. What I'll do is I'll have to draw it out later and then go back and fix this here and add to it because I have to think about it. I'm liking this. I'm liking the way these are, what's happening here. Hey, Sunflower. Sunflower, I'm taking Canon glossy photo paper and I'm playing with it. I found it in my stash of stuff and I'm playing with alcohol markers and the other kind of markers that I have, the washable ones, my gel pens, and I'm seeing what's happening, and it's really kind of cool. You just got home. Well, I hope the weather's better for you. Del Rio's about to float away. I Seek the Truth has hurt itself. Okay, what other ideas, guys? Let's see. I may have to actually do some animal study because I think maybe if I did like a bunny or something there would be great. You've been hunting eagles and deer. Oh, so you got video. I'm gonna have to do some animal studies because maybe some bunnies and things like that because Easter's coming up or some Easter egg type stuff to make cards out of. Yep, I'm gonna have to do some sketching and stuff before I do it on this. So let's just do some more of the free play. Trying to think of what other kind of flowers I know how to do. Or do I do one of my girls again? It'll all be good. See, look at that. That's it. One shoulder's higher than the other. This one I'm struggling with. Woof. She needs to settle down and quit aggravating me here. We'll come back in. She looks like a daggum quarterback there. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Let me show you what I've done so far, Mike. I've done these. I'm using photo paper that I found. I've got this one I've done, but I've got to fix that. I got to do something with that. And then I did this, which I have to find my white paint pen and give her some highlights in her eyes. Del Rio says this reminds him of his boss. So he said that he doesn't mind that she doesn't have arms because she can't point at him and yell. Oh, Lord have mercy. And we're just playing around. Thank you, Mike. And I've also been telling them that I saw a live this morning that was actually a lady doing an auction of her artwork. And I was thinking that I might try to do that. So we'll see. It'll be next week if I do it. I've got to figure it all out first. I'll probably message her and ask her how she's been, because it's really cool. She's a really good artist too. Cool. Armless bosses are the best. Remove the mouth and it'd be. Hey, if you were doing what you were told, you wouldn't have to worry about aggravating your bosses. See, here's the thing about doing lives. And see, there's no way to adjust any of this. Now her eyes all weirded out. Grrr. Crap. It's not like I can go in there and make it go away. What's not true? Okay, Mike. Mike's out playing around, huh? Mike out. Okay, Mike, we will talk to you tomorrow then, but I appreciate the fact that you did stop by. She's looking a little, Let's see. Not liking this one. Her face is too elongated. Well, I guess they all can't be. Hey, Esmuse, how you doing? This one I'm not liking so much. Yeah, but again, this was just for experimental sake today. I was just playing around. I haven't arted in days and haven't, thank God for my scheduled videos. And oh gosh, this one does not, I don't like this one at all. Right, Sonia? I think I was, I didn't know how to VPC. Yep. This one is just aggravating me. How's that, Sonia? Right, Mark? I'm like, gave him an Adam's apple. What do you think? Well, I guess I could make him. Hello. Give him some 70s blue eyeshadow since we are just playing. Ouch. She kind of reminds me of Mick Jagger. Really? I see, I've always liked Mick Jagger. Oh, my favorite one is is it Steve Tyler from Aerosmith? That man. Whew. Even though he's old as dirt now. So this person with all this hair color is I don't know. This is kind of scary. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Or Rocky Horror. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That could be. That could be. Of course, I've never seen the show. I've just heard about it over the years, but I've never seen Rocky Horror. I know you're cooking, Mark. I know you're trying to get things ready. Yeah, this is what do y'all think? Draw the demon makeup on it. Draw his demon makeup. What are you talking about? I've never watched Rocky Horror, so I wouldn't know. Oh, make it Gene Simmons. Oh no, that would have to be a whole different thing. I'd have to have white and stuff to. I know who that is. That's my brother from another mother. That's his favorite band. Oh, so are you making the noodles from scratch too? Oh, you're bleeding to death. Yeah, I know Gene Simmons is from Kiss. biceps rolling on the floor. Well, I gave him a thingy. I think she's had a few ribs removed to get that belt. I know, right? I guess because I always want to be thin again. Maybe that's my issue. A friend of mine always says that's, and I always wanted big lips, and I don't have that either. So she's always telling me I implement it into my artwork subconsciously. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a yikes. I know, right? And if I remember, I've seen pictures of the Rocky Horror thing, but I think that the blush on him was really like round and hello, like, oh my God, in your face. So we'll do a little bit of that. This poor thing. This is so bad. This is so bad. So the first three were better than this one. This one is like, I don't know what happened. Of course, I'm always wanting things perfect the first round. I don't think any of us are perfect all the time. You saw, I've never seen the movie. I remember when I was a kid, I went to Albuquerque and my uncle wanted to take me to see it, and because he had seen it, I guess, several times, and my aunt was absolutely not, because evidently everybody, they dressed up like their favorite characters and would go to it. I do remember him taking us to see Star Wars. You saw the stars when you get down. Oh, Frank Zappa. This belongs in the movie 200 Motels by Frank Zappa. I've never seen that, so I'm going to have to see that. That's bad. Well, I'll be most definitely watching the video as soon as this is done. Okay. I think I have just mortified this poor guy to death. Poor thing. This is so bad. This is so bad. I'm just going to set him, make his little eye. I'm going to set that over here. I have got stacks and stacks of this. Well, that's because it's but I didn't draw nipples. Okay, so let's go back to something. How about we do I'm looking up here at y'all to see if you have any. Now remember, let's see. I'm wondering if I know how to do this with my fan brush, but I'm trying to see if I can do it without it. Flowers, buds, birds. Draw your face. I've never seen your face. Bat. Draw UFO. Hey, did you? Oh, you don't have Facebook. I think I can do this one with trees. The only UFO I know, guys, is your traditional where you have the bubble on top, and then you have that almost looks like a hat. It's starting to rain there. Wow, Bat, you've only wow. Hey, wait a minute. You fell today, Saturday. Isn't that the day you usually go? Saturday's usually family day out shopping and whatnot. How did you fall doing all that? I'll have to watch the video. Never mind. I'll watch your video here shortly. Ouch. Hey, Jane. It's in the middle of the night where you're. I don't know. It's nighttime where I'm at too, so I don't know what mine's doing. I was looking for this guy right here. I'm making a mess. It's 6:40 at night. Yeah, 3 a.m. there, and it's 7:40 p.m. my time. Julie, it's raining, foggy, and windy here. After 70 degrees, we've had all. You know, these ones that I don't like, I can always cut out and use them in mixed media collage and whatnot. Because this video is anything but perfect today. We are just a hot mess. Okay, we're going to go back over this with a black pen. Give it a little depth here. This kind of reminds me of stuff I saw out of low budget horror movies when I was a kid. So we need to have like a little I was going to make them green, but I think okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, Bet wanted me to do kind of a flying saucer. But you need a blue beam coming out of the bottom. Okay. Mike, it snowed. It snowed some more in Washington. Oh, geez. I was going to make my little alien green, but I think people are more leaning toward their gray, not green. What is y'all's consensus on that? You do some in black and then they're pink. The aliens are pink. Okay. Let's see. Where's the light blue? That's true. You are colorblind. I keep forgetting that. And you're total colorblind. You're not just a little bit. You're like the whole thing. He looks like Spider-Man right now. You need an upside down cow going up into. Oh, Lord have mercy. How about we have I'm reading what you see. I have this desktop thing like a pet kind of, but it's sheep and aliens coming and suck them up at random things. Just happens on your desktop. No animals were hurt in your video today, just you. Needs an alien potato. There is a different sheep that falls like from the sky, and every once in a while aliens come and take them. Needs a full moon up in the sky. Okay, I can do that. Somehow I lost me in this process. There we go. I know these look so bad as far as my little cactus, because the sakura are very pretty. And as Bat shows in almost all his videos, there's never one that's exactly the same. And some of them just like soldiers that have been through battle. With all their war wounds. Right, Bet? I don't have. I don't have anything to make the moon right now. Night, Mark. I know you have to work in the morning. Oh, you have to do your nighttime. Go do the jobs. Oh, you have to work tonight? Yeah, the rocks, right? You got that right. Here's some rocks. Yeah, no rocks. Well, I've got a couple of rocks there, but we're not picking them up. We've got sequoia. We've got some rocks. We've got the aliens. Let's see if I can do this. Do you see? I got it. I did. We're out. You must get out of my head, that. I was like, I'm going to put a park ranger over in the background, stalking the stalker. Kind of looks like a car out of that show called Cars. Kind of a cross between Tater and something else. I don't know what. Oh, that's what it is. Hey, I never said I was proficient in drawing cars. Where's the coyote gonna be? I haven't seen any of those in your videos. Didn't we see a tiger or something like that? A cougar in one of your videos? Don't you have, let's see, I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, I think you have. Those little flat cactuses. What is the pickled pears ones or whatever? Somebody, one video I was watching, they were making jelly or something out of pickled pears, cactus. Have you heard of that? Meep, meep. Maybe a buzzard. Prickly pear. That's it. Prickly. Hey, Dusty. How you doing? We're playing, Dusty. I found some photo gloss paper and I just playing around with it. And this is some of the other things I did. I did this one. I got to figure out. I messed that up right there because I was talking. But I really like this one. And I like her. And then we ended up going Rocky Horror or something here. Hey, Don. Is it good? Yes, prickly pear. Because I want, and there's a whole big process to making it to make sure you get all those little thingies out of it, the little Sharpies out. But you have to have a whole lot to make it prickly pear. Those are those things you got to watch with your legs when you're hiking. Pretty good. Does it smear? No, it doesn't. It's like you can't blend. So once it's there, it's there. Once it's there, it is there. It is not going anywhere. That's the one thing I found out. No room for error or you're stuck like Chuck. But like this one flower I really liked. And then I was trying to make these leaves. I don't know. I was listening to somebody talk. I did that. And I was like, so now I've got to figure something to fix this because this will make a good card. And these will make a good card. Like, where they're blank on the inside and you just fill out whatever. And I think she'll make a good card as well. Again. So we'll see how that goes. A road runner. Yeah, I'm gonna have to draw it off camera and then go back and work on that. And then I'll have a butterfly on here. I think you're the second person to suggest that. The extra line would be a good butterfly. Cool. Hey, a buzzard. Buzzard. I didn't even paint your little park ranger truck. This is funny. I didn't forget the moon. It's just that all I have is yellow. And if I put yellow up there, it's going to make it look like it's the sun. So I'm going to have to come back and do something different there. I don't have white. I have a paint pen, but it decided to hide from me, so I can't use it right now. I went and hid out, ran away. Use the gray. Okay. Oh my Lord. And I thought I could draw a circle. Jeez Louise. Anyway, I'm just trying to let everybody know that I'm probably going to be doing an online auction next week. The bids, highest bid I'll win, and then you'll be required to pay for the shipping, which I will tell you that. Everything will have to be paid for before it's shipped. And you'll have an allotted time to pay, or it goes back into rotation. When I do the items, each item is going to have a 2-minute bidding cycle. So we'll start that next week. And right now I'm only going to do the things that I know are not very expensive in shipping. Your video's live now? Good. Thank you, Dusty. Okay, kind of a gray moon. You got a moon. He's kind of gray, but you got it. These are actually, I kind of like these. Yes, Julie, I love these flowers. I think these are going to make a great card. I do. I think I could sell the cards. And once I get the butterfly on this one, same thing. This one will make a great card too. Rocky Horror. Yeah, that does remind me of the Rocky Horror. It does, it does. Okay, guys, we have done 4 cards. I didn't want this to be a really long live tonight. I think I've been on here about an hour or so. But I appreciate those that showed up. And this was an impromptu thing. I appreciate the new subscribers that have come along. If any of you are in the background and subscribed, thank you so much. If any of you are interested in the YouTube art collaboration, there is a 1-minute video on my playlist right now from Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart. There's a Facebook group. Click on that. We'll add you. That video, that collaboration is going to go live March 31st. And if you want your videos to be included in the playlist, we need you to get over to the group right away so we can get you added and caught up to speed on everything in the details. It's Mark's collab. I'm just one of the admins for it. Anyway, so I will look to see you guys tomorrow. I will have Sunday's my color book day. So there's a video going up tomorrow. I think tomorrow is steampunk. And other than that, bye, Del Rio. I am going to go and watch I Seek Out the Truth's video before I go to bed tonight. So everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping in.